Anyone in here going to stop me? Who the fuck? What the hell? Look at that guy. Is that supposed to be art? I'm not very artistic, it seems. But it definitely does look nice and pretty in here. And welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam. This is HM04 Gaming. Welcome you back to the Outer Worlds. In the last episode, we finally kicked off of doing some of the main quest stuff. We talked to Phineas's informant, got ourselves a new nickname, the Golden Eagle. I forget what you two have as your nicknames. I totally forgot already. We did some fetch questing to go meet Minister Clark, and now Mr. Roswell here is in this building, and we have to get some more dirt on him to help out Halcion because it's fallen to shit, and Minister Clark wants us to basically help out with that. Before we get started, please hit like, hit the subscribe button, do all those things down below. And without further ado, let's head into the HCC building, whatever it is, because we were told, oh, how do you get into this district? It's a highly guarded checkpoint. Well, you know, apparently you just go through the tunnel and come out slightly to the right, and no one is none the wiser to look to slightly to the right, but whatever. Let's head on in. Alright, so this looks, I mean, not as intimidating, but let's see what the little, was that Beatrice Reinhardt? What the hell is she wearing? Is that really board approved? But whatever.
Board zone headquarters, or as I like to call it, Jackass Central.
Thanks, Felix. Hello.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcion Holdings Corporation Board.
Imagine.
Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Huh. So, I mean, I got here, so where do I go? Hello?
So what if all those MSI suits made it on Monarch this whole time? I could do it. Easy.
State your business.
Hello?
Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only.
I feel like me showing this card's gonna tip off Rockwell and he's gonna screw us over, but whatever, it's our only choice. So, show him the access card. Is this official enough for you?
Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
Sure.
Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
How about you save us both the trouble and just let me through?
I was going to suggest that myself.
There you go.
Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms. And I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms.
Fine, but I suggested it first.
Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with their guts.
Don't worry, boss, I got a plan. First, we get ourselves some tossball sticks, right? Then we sidle up to him all polite-like.
These ain't humorous types, Felix.
And then we smack him in the face. I like it, but that's last resort, which means I feel like there's going to be a speech check somewhere, and hopefully I have enough speech to pass it, or else we're just going to, you know, be doing it the old-fashioned way. Okay, it's not a loan screen. Points for that, at least. Alright, guys. Hopefully you guys are all ready, because I feel like there's going to be a speech check, like I said, and hopefully we can pass it. Because I really hope that the end game of this game doesn't make it so easy for me to just waltz right in here, no problem. Percival Platt. Oh, yeah, that sounds like someone who's going to be an asshole to us. What level are you guys? Oh, I ain't scared of you guys. Yellow.
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery.
Uh-huh. What exactly do you do here?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the Adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Exciting.
The art of arranging stationery is a never-ending source of joy and satisfaction.
I'm sure it is, you
Will
drone.
there be anything else? Personal
And you already said that.
Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else?
Ow. Huh. Oh, look at that. Oh, he didn't do anything with his office. He just boarded everything up.
Just a moment.
What?
I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
You should go back to your desk. I saw someone eyeing your stationery.
What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me. I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
Okay, well, that's good to have Live 65 for that. Not sure what happens if you don't have that, because I didn't really see an option.
A single room of this place, sell the materials, and feed everyone on
Ooh, pretty. Nice. All right, let's see what's in his computer. View priority messages. Chairman, the rough cut play the PR department has a lot of work to do, but we've covered the basic. Halcyon is on the brink of starvation. The board scientists are working on a solution. Workers can look forward to a lifetime employment program for their chance to contribute. We'll see the current version when you print your keycard for the Minister of Accuracy and Morale. And yes, before you asked, the Delmified Sulfified has been delivered there. It's waiting for you to sign off for the board strokes, so I wanted to make sure you saw it. Don't worry. I'll make sure priority edited. Oh. So where is it? It's in the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is where those chemicals are. Okay, good to know. Print Ministry keycard. Oh. Oh.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While
Take
Halcyon's
128.
brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Huh.
I always knew the board was crooked, but this is just evil.
Guess the whole colony's up a creek. I thought it was just Monarch.
So what was that? I thought I like tripped something and he was gonna like say, "Muhahaha, you fall into my trap." Send message to Clark's message to Earth. Yeah, why not? The board. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, pretty much. The lying Earth. So, huh. So now where am I going? Hello? Oh, I have to get the actual chemicals. Why in God's name is the freaking door destroyed? Interesting. So was this Minister Clark's or Rockwell's office? That's locked. You guys got all the super swords. So what am I doing now? They didn't really tell me anything. So retrieve the Dinon Sulfur. You've learned that the Minister of Accuracy and Morale, along with whatever Chairman Rockwell is working on. Alright. I'm not sure exactly where that is, but I would assume we're not going to get out of here in one piece after doing that. If we are, like, seriously?
Hey, Felix. I tried Tried your
I have a
recipe?
feeling there's going to be a guards waiting for us. There has to be. There's no way that we can just do all that stuff randomly, tell one secretary to go mess with his desk, and that's
Might
it.
Sweet for my taste, but it ain't bad. Take a headache, something awful.
Come on, someone has to turn on me. Someone has to be like, you guys aren't getting out of here.
Close to a breakthrough. Figure I should have more
Anything?
sugar.
The headache's on account of the sugar content.
And
You wanna
these
get
guys are just
fancy?
talking about
Find
their
yourself a tarot.
diabetes in the
They've got
background.
sweet blood, but it ain't so full of sugar.
Tearaway blood. Got it. What makes it so sweet?
You know, next time I hunt one, I'll have to ask.
I'm sure that was enlightening. So are all these guards out here going to do anything? Alright, is anyone going to do anything to me? No? Oh, I guess I can just walk down here? Is this the building place? I guess? Is this another loading zone? Oh, it's right here. Unlock the administrative with the morale key. Okay, and let's go inside, I guess. Ooh, fancy. Alright, is anyone in here going to stop me? Who the fuck? What the hell? Look at that guy. Is that supposed to be art? I'm not very artistic, it seems. But it definitely does look nice and pretty in here. Moving on. So where are they? Oh, they're down there. So I'm looking for downstairs. So this does look familiar a little bit. I think we're probably gonna have to fight our way out of here. Hello, buddy.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
What level clearance? You're just making up words.
Basically, if you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
This probably isn't gonna work, but how about this?
I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you.
70.
And I don't have any new clearances on the list.
Alright. So let's see what I can find. 70. Damn. Huh. Nothing in here of value.
Some UDL officers told me.
Okay. Anybody named in here?
Sorry.
Oh, hello.
I'm kinda in the middle of something.
You seem like a woman who knows about Sprat, whatever, blah. But I can't take this conversation anywhere. It's busy.
Oh, you know, I always have time for sprat mitochondria, as well as charming women who can appreciate the finer points of cell biology.
I don't exactly know where this is going, but how do you feel about mitosis and meiosis? The contour of soothe ectoplasmic reticuli.
Confused, but also suddenly interested in science for some reason.
This is certainly a conversation worth continuing elsewhere, but I don't think I've seen you around, and I'm sure I'd remember you.
My paperwork just hasn't come in yet. I'm new.
In that case, I can get you into the lab. Consider it a favor you can repay later. Follow me.
Oh. Huh. So I'm not too sure if she's here regardless, or I had to read that thing on the computer. But alright. Have high enough science, you can talk to this lady and she'll take you into the lab. Which I think is a lot easier than shooting. Which is if you're trying to do a pacifist run, this would definitely be what you'd want to do. Oh, and she's going to sweet talk this dude. But that doesn't necessarily mean once I get in there, they're going to let me around.
Let my friend through just this once. After all, you still owe me.
Fine. But I don't want to hear anything about the catch-up packet incident ever again. And she's on her own if she runs into the guards downstairs.
You're the best, Holt.
So am I just going in or am I following her? Nope, she's just going back upstairs to go eat. Okay. So I'm allowed in now. Hello. Okay. So I'm allowed in here, no problem. Which, yeah. So, okay, so I'm allowed in here, no problem, and I can get downstairs, but I'm guessing once I get down there, I'm on my own. Okay. I guess it's a good way to not just keep blowing your way through, which kind of doesn't really make much sense because, yeah, you don't have to fight these couple guards here, but that means you're just, you know, getting past one fight, essentially, I guess? I don't know. I guess we're going to find out what waits for us down here. Is this its own separate loading zone? No, it is not. Alright. Alright, guys. We're eventually going to have to start blasting. I'm going to assume our luck is going to run out eventually. I doubt we can get out of here without firing a single shot. Oh, yeah. It says restricted access. Restricted area requiring a key. Do I see one anywhere? Or do I just fire my way and say fuck it? Huh. Well, we need the chemicals. And something tells me this is where... So are the scientists going to shoot? What do I need? Restricted area ID requires the board. Huh. Well, guys, I guess our sneaking around has come to an end. And this is where we just massacre. But I'm not going to do it first. Like, if they're going to be the ones to attack me, I'm going to say this is self-defense. It's going to be self-defense. Oh, Shroud? 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 No.
Hey, stop that!
Oh, whoops.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing. Here you go.
Nice doing business with you.
I thought that was a Shroud thing. Okay, so the scientists aren't going to shoot us. But the guards might. Isn't there a thing around here? I kind of, like I said, I kind of don't want to shoot anybody. But I have to find that ID card. How can they already see me? God damn it.
Let the record show that subject 23K's cause of
whatever.
cerebral vascular injury.
What's this do? Yeah, so they're just doing suspicious things. Isn't there a card around here somewhere? That'd be cool if there was. Anything in here? Is that a cow? Are we cloning people? Is that what we're doing? That's what it looks like, anyway. Can I get in here without causing any problems? What? Oh, hey, bud.
Standing.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, so I had to shoot one guy. What the hell are we doing here? Excuse me, dude. I need to see what these are. Okay, so they're just super people? Supermen? I guess? So unfortunately, I can't find any key cards that would essentially let us be in here, because it is a restricted area technically. These guys don't have any key cards. Lovely. I'm getting closer and closer to these chemicals. But I feel like I'm probably going to have to shoot some people. And there they are. So how do I get in there? There's a door here, but it's barred. And then it looks like there's upstairs. So how do I get up there? Is there a ladder somewhere? Oh, bingo. Hello, ladder. Because I'm not really interested. I'm trying to do this as espionage as possible. I'm very surprised that there's nothing in here like they can give me a key card. Like, none of these scientist dudes have a key card or anything. So that I might, you know, blend in or do anything with. Something tells me that if you're playing for the board, you already have access to all this, so you can just do whatever you want. And then you basically, you're just working with them to take down the board. Oh, buddy. Come through that door, you're getting your face blown off. I warned you. You didn't listen.
I don't want to die.
Nope. Looks like we're subtlety is over. Oh man, the board isn't gonna like us. That's what I tried to avoid because I didn't want to be like, you know, whatever to the board. But they gave me no choice. What? Technician? Get the hell out of here. Alright. Is there anybody left? No? Whatever. Or I could just use my super lockpick to get in here, no problem. So I'm not too sure what this is all about. This might be like Superman project. We're doing something that's super shady, so it's probably some kind of superhuman project if I had to guess. So how do I get down there? Couldn't I just jump over the railing? Seriously? Yeah, there we go. That works. Transfer dilithium sulfide to canister. Warning, this procedure may result in invalidation of experiment resulting in the death of human test subjects. Huh. Dilithium formation version. Warning, do not stare directly at contents. Whoops. Well, we kind of did that already. Alright. So, I guess, well, yeah, we already know his project. They want to make sure that they can put people in the stasis and then bring them back with this chemicals, like Phineas told us that he did with us. Okay. Oh, we're going to kill some people. Oh, well. Sorry, Brez, but I need these. Oh, transfer 100%. Experiment integrity and test subject viability can be maintained by leaving a decimal sulfide concentrate in circulation. Result in the cancellation of the experiments and the loss of associated data. Lifelong employment program to repetitively revive human subjects from extended hibernation without causing the death of a human subject and the loss of associated productivity. Result inconclusive. Prognosis cautiously optimistic. Okay, so if we steal all the chemicals, all the people here die. But then if we steal some of the chemicals, we're not going to be able to probably revive most people. But I don't want to be a monster. So I'll see what that does. Proceeds to the withdrawal maximum non-lethal quantity of chemicals from the experiment, calibrating sensors. Okay. Alright, so... But then here's the thing. I'm not sure if it's going to matter because I don't want to kill all these people. But they could be... They're in stasis, aren't they? If we take all the chemicals, they're going to die. Oh, that's a moral choice. But I guess I'm being the righteous one and stealing some chemicals. And not all of them. I'm not exactly sure what that's going to do. But I guess we're just going to have to deal with it. Alright, and something tells me we're going to have to fight our way out of here. Oh. Or we can just use the Skyrim door. Is this the Skyrim door? Yes, it is. Alright. And I'm sure we're not... I mean, I'd be surprised if we still have access upstairs. Like, if all the guards upstairs aren't going to shoot us.
Some questions I've been meaning to ask you? About being a hunter and all?
Felix,
oh, this is the door. Yeah, this is the Skyrim door right by the front door. Yep.
Before you kill your
Alright, see you later, dude.
You ever say any snappy one-liners?
No, I'm not interested in snappy one-liners. Let's get out of here.
Give me an example.
Alrighty, and we still have the worst security checkpoint in human history here that just don't want to look slightly to their right because technically it's still restricted, but they're still not turning around. Alright, so let's head back to Phineas and see what's next on the docket, which I'm not really too sure where we'd go from here, but let's go find out.
If you don't, you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
Who?
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
You mean stumbling around the colony pretending to know what I'm doing?
I think you're being modest. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. You walked through Edgewater and in your wake transformed it from a loyal company town to a haven for dissidents. I'm actually a little impressed. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
You almost sound like you approve.
Not always. For the longest time, I could never be sure if you were on our side or against us. You should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are, flying about in a stolen ship, leaving a trail of paperwork in your wake. The board doesn't know what to make of you. But I do. I've seen your potential. There's so much we can do for this colony.
And how do you know I'm from the Hope?
We raised security on the Hope after Wells broke in. As for discovering the identity of the missing colonist, all we had to do was scan the passenger manifest.
I'm sure you didn't bring me all the way here just to flatter me.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
You people need better security. Anyone could have lifted those chemicals.
I'm not here to talk about stolen chemicals. I'm after something far more valuable. Your cooperation. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
Alright, convince me.
Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcion. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal.
Getting a lot of noise on the signal. You want me to sell him out?
Wells was our mistake. We failed to apprehend him for years. I'm asking you to help me correct that mistake. I'm sending you my access code. Contact me from Wells's terminal. When you're done, come speak to me in my office.
Adjutant Akande's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Let's get out of here. Huh.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Oh, it's just the same old.
Do not wake me if I am sick.
Alright. So I guess I can go talk to Phineas now and see what's going on.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Alright, so let's see what he has to say now. I can only imagine what his crazy plan's gonna do now that he has some chemicals.
Hey boss, I've been thinking.
What have you been thinking?
If we wanted the board's attention, we got options. Piracy, vandalism, maybe some light arson. We want to put some fear in the board, right? Get them scared of us.
I'd rather have the board's respect, also their money. The board's got plenty of reasons to fear us.
I want to believe you, but the adjutant didn't seem too scared of us. You just got an audience with Sophia Akande. That's the adjutant to the chairman? You sure we should be trusting her?
Upstanding professional. I don't need to trust her, so as long as she pays me, probably not. There's a good chance she's using us.
If you think she's using us, why'd you give her the time of day?
If I ever had to kill her, I want her to recognize my face. I got a plan. Felix, trust me on this one.
You got some secret plan to double-cross the board? I knew it! Sorry, I probably shouldn't have said that out loud.
You're fine.
I know we're freelancers and all. We take work where we can find it. But we gotta be vigilant, you know? This is how the board gets you. A job here, an errand there. Before you know it, you're calling him sir and ma'am.
You know what I'm doing, Felix. Your warning has been noted.
I appreciate your time. Let's get back to it.
Alright, so let's see what Phineas's grand plan is, and then we'll decide if he's crazy or not. He probably is, but we have to hear it from the horse's mouth and see what in God's name he really wants. Oh, that's the terminal. Well, let's see what he has to offer first. Hey, bruh.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
I found your chemicals in the ministry. The board was using them on human test subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
Here are the chemicals. If I got any more, I'd kill the subjects.
nearly enough for the whole ship. I could revive a handful of settlers. Maybe, possibly, 10.
Maybe, possibly, damn. Oh, well, on the other hand, the colony's on the verge of collapse. The board's been trying to cover it up.
I know. I've suspected as much for years. Of course, I don't expect the board to do a thing about it. They've been driving our colony to the brink of destruction for decades. The board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die.
I mean, it gets worse. He's planning on freezing everybody.
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcion's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcion was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
Colony's a mess. I'll be glad to put it behind me as soon as I get a chance. So that's it. We give up all that trouble I went through. So no, we need to talk about this. We have to do something.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we can skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
The Hope's probably damaged. We have the reroute power from the Unreliable.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't understand a word you said, Doc. All I know is, if we're gonna hijack a colony ship, count me in.
Yes, excellent. I approve of your enthusiasm, young man. You should ask your captain for a raise.
Don't get any ideas.
You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
Got some questions first. Gotta hold on.
Certainly. How can I help?
Should I expect resistance?
It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny.
So we're clear. You know skip drives aren't supposed to be used like that.
Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcion when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly. That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
And people aren't going to notice a gigantic colony ship slamming into the ring of Terra 2?
Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
All right, and let me just leave the conversation for now. So our two choices are in front of us for the end game. Will we sell Phineas out to the board, which, I mean, probably has its perks. I'd probably be a hero, but what kind of hero am I going to be if no one's left to be, liking me? Because, they're just going to freeze everybody. And then, eventually people are just going to go mad. I don't understand why freezing people and thawing them out on a rotational basis, because I really doubt he's actually going to do that. And we ain't trusting the board based off of that freaking video I saw. Hell no. And then Phineas, well, he has the know-how. So he hasn't really given me anything to distrust him that much yet. Maybe. I was really hoping he would have said something maniacal in that conversation, but really nothing at this point. So I would say that would be it for this episode. In the next episode, everybody, I think it's going to be time to finish the Outer Worlds here on the Switch, finish our adventures, and see what the fruits of our labor have brought. Will it be fruit, or will it be destruction and chaos? Won't know until we get there. Please hit like, hit subscribe, do all those things on down below, and I hope you join me in the next episode. But until then, I have been Adam, this has been HMO4 Gaming, and this has been The Outer Worlds, here on the Switch. Thank you very much. Have yourselves a great day.